What is up, ladies and gentlemen? I'm Isaac Commander here, back. Isaac Doom 20 back here again. I have a lot to talk about today, and it's not just about what you think it is. So I'm going to just dive into it because we have big stuff to get to today, and a lot of stuff that a lot of people have been wanting for a long time. Where's Commander 4? What happens to Commander 4? Is Commander 4 still being developed? What is going on in Commander 4, and what are the biggest things that will be in Commander 4? Who's the commander? Who is the captain? What is going on in Commander 4? Baselines, textures, dialogue, just a whole bunch of stuff that's going to be in Commander 4 as we talk. So let's get into it. So the first question that I have that a lot of people have been asking me is, what's sort of the solution that has been going on in Commander 4 and Warhammer 40,000 Commander 4. That is, what is the solution, and is this the end of an era for Commander 4? And I pleased to say to announce to you, we have Commander 4 confirmed for uh, soon. It's definitely coming out soon. I had some beta fixes I had to do on try to get it in there. I've not been back to it just yet, but let's just get into it, right? So the biggest thing about Commander 4 is, yes, there's going to be voice acting in it as always. I'm going to be using all custom voices from from VoiceMod. That if you guys don't know about VoiceMod, that's one of the ones actually I got download. But as we talk about Commander 4, in Commander 4, that is, I think I don't know if I have VoiceMod here or not. No, I did not download VoiceMod. That's one of the things I need to download is VoiceMod, because as you guys don't know, what happened is my laptop took a crap on me, because I guess I got mad at it or something. It took a crap on me, and I had to, everything I did, voice acting, all my custom files were completely ripped, and they're gone. So everything has to be brand new, created from brand new, and still done brand new. So it's a little sad there, but also, you guys do know I have Movie Maker. I don't need this one. But let's go ahead and get into Commander 4 here. As we talk about Commander 4 and the sort of aspects of the weekend that we have here. So Commander 4 is gonna be bigger than ever. The holdup is about 20 missions long for Commander 4, and as you guys probably don't know, the main villain that was in Commander 4, is going to be the exact one, so we'll go to here.
You may know. There is more than you can possibly imagine. We need to rise up and destroy chaos. If we don't, all will perish. All will be destroyed, and all will die. My name is King Adrian.
Alright, so let's go ahead and get into the juicy part of what's going on with the lore. So, Adrian comes in a 40,000 made. I want to clarify on this 100%. I get a drink here, I'll clarify on it. That's better. So, what is really interesting about this entire thing is Cadian, again, clarify. It's 100% made up. It's all fake. It's non-fiction. It's not real. I'm just trying to, again, tell a good story in the 40,000K universe. And my timelines, I know they don't add up. but this one will. This is 4862 timeline. So where does Cadian come? Cadian, Cagion, or is it Cagion? What do you want? I forgot.
If we don't, all will perish. There is more than you can possibly imagine. All in all ages, I call, and I fight for the Emperor. Fight, and all will die. Our brothers, and let nothing remote that.
So Adrian, Cadrian is a leader, and he will be playing in a very vast way that a lot of people really don't know. So his backstory actually comes back when he was just a child. His family was murdered in a chaos, by chaos, and as a boy, he's always wanting revenge. So he became a captain in the High Guard, and that's how he was able to get to where he is now. So this is a little bit of backstory on him. So what is going to be in Commander 4? Well, Isaac Commander, as you guys know, Isaac Commander comes back, and he is better, bigger than ever. We have orcs as an orc campaign, as you guys will be able to tell, will be in there. 100% new custom structures. Sorry, new custom textures. What I meant to say will be added in there, and a lot of it has to do with what's really going on and why this is going on. So, if you guys don't know the Chaos Lord, the one message is completely different from all the rest, and it plays right in here.
The true power that
And I'm here to help you, brothers. I will help you where you need it the most. Wait a minute, I'm getting another transmission.
you have watched between us and all who oppose us. Now you will see the true power that Chaos has. You destroyed one of the Chaos Lords as a commander, and for that you will pay deeply. But now you will see the truth. Now you will see what we have done. Now you will see the oncoming to righteousness season. Righteous salvation of requiration shall be done by my will. Chaos brothers, lords of the separation, all the damned rise up. Be ready for battle as we kill him together.
So, who is this new Chaos Lord? And I think a lot of people are very curious to know who this guy is. And well, he is actually called Lord Chaos. Believe it or not, his name is Lord Chaos. And Lord Chaos has a army of the undead. Now, speculation was to believe that he died, but Isaac Commander thought he was dead a long time ago in the first Chaos War in Commander 1, which is something that you guys don't know about. A part 2 of Commander 1, that's still in the mix of the works. It's going to tidy around that entire area there. You'll see what I'm talking about when we get there. That probably comes out 2027 or something. But the most interesting part about it, guys, and this goes for everything, right? We're talking bigger than ever than anything's ever imagined, and we're talking, like really big stuff, really big steps here. So the most interesting thing that happened was the commander. Well, Lord Chaos, as known as just Chaos, was not a lord at the time. He was just known as a captain in the Chaos Army. What Isaac Commander didn't know was when his brother, when Isaac Commander 3, Part 5, the very last part, it was to be doomed that he rose up, and that was his brother. And when he was killed, it made him mad. It pissed him off. It made him very infuriating. And he got very upset because of the Chaos Lord that died. As you read right here, he'll say it right here.
Oppose us. Now you will see the true power that Chaos has. You destroyed one of the Chaos Lords, Isaac Commander.
As you can see, he says Isaac Commander. As you can see, he says you have destroyed one of the Chaos Lords. One of the Chaos Lords, meaning his brother. He doesn't say it, but that's his brother, and he's very mad and very upset and very, very on edge for some reason about it. Now, speculation believed that he was dead or he rose again, and I'm here to tell you he's very much alive. But who who is this guy? I think that's the biggest question of everything. Of who this guy even is. And when you bring it all together, it's very, very different because there's a lot of stuff that doesn't make a lot of sense. But when you play the campaign, you will see the and again, I've not decided if I'm going to do an Assault Squad 2 on the Warhammer 40,000 Commander 4 mod, or I'm going to do it on Call to Arms, which means it'd be there, but I don't think there's enough. Personally, I don't think there's enough there that I can put together in the Call to Arms version. I did do a test version a long time ago about this, but like adding it into there and everything, I don't know if I'm gonna do that or not. Sorry. Um, I think it's going to be very different. It's definitely a toss up between Minnesota Squad 2 and Call to Arms because there's stuff in Call to Arms I like, and there's stuff in Men of War Assault Squad 2 I like. So it's definitely going to be different which platform I may do. Two platforms just of the same game, but both platforms with the same thing. So it's definitely different than what I could possibly imagine. So the question is about Commander 4. What is who else? As as I told you before, in this game, you can play as four people. Now, the funny part about Commander 3 is you played as 4 people as well. You played as 4 people, and it was cool. People liked that. People liked the idea because you were finding different bases and different things, and they would roll around more, and it was cool. People really liked that. So I may, since people like that, that's why I'm gonna do splitting this thing up into about splitting this thing up into about 4 teams, because people like that. They like when they're to play. I mean, I'll show you right here. Views speak for themselves. 9314. We go to workshop. Type in 4. Part 5. So this was definitely a big one, right? I remember when I did this one, it was huge. Commander 1 this was a big one. This is a lot. Oh my god, 309 people. I need to download this one. This is one I've used. But we're gonna slay away from this. Go into Assault Squad here. Find the 140k mod here. More important multiplayer map for view. We need to find. So who? I think you guys are asking the question: who is a Chaos Lord? This is really cool. Skins here. But the Chaos Lord is gonna be definitely gonna be somebody that has a lot of power. That's very, very strong. That has a lot of change this one up a bit. Eh? Nice. Definitely chaos units here. I don't have that one. I don't have that one, do I? So here is the guy. Here he is. This is the Chaos Lord. That's him. Okay. He was not. Yes, the mod has him in Cod Arms, but he was not part, and I say this very deeply, not part of Commander 3. And the reason being is because I knew I had to finish, I couldn't finish the game of all the parts I did, knowing if I didn't put him in there at some point in the next, instead of making part 6, I had to finish it off. I had to finish it off and make it more than what it was. So so this is why it's the very end. This is probably why I'm ending the most important thing that has to do with Commander 4 is the Chaos Lord, and this is him. And that's why so the person that's talking is him. He's the one that's telling all the damn to rise up for his army. When Isaac Commander and his team, even Cadion, rises up for the battle of the Chaos Lord, it's going to be different. It's going to be interesting. It's going to be cool. It's going to be something that I don't think anybody's ready for. I don't think it's something that anybody's wanting to do, but they're definitely rising up. This is a new chapter in Commander 4 that is definitely rising up, and it is bigger than ever. It's very different. It's one of the most different things than I can possibly imagine. Someone drinking can. Voice keeps going out for some reason. I think it's, the probably the biggest campaign that I'm going to be doing, because there is a lot to dissect. And what I mean by that is there's a lot to do, there's a lot to really get in there and finish everything that you can imagine is going to be there. We have the campaign at 20 missions long, even, so that's definitely saying something. It's a 20 mission long campaign. That's almost that's actually shorter than Commander 3, because Commander 3 was put into 3 parts and Commander 1 was put into 1 part. So, and speculation on Commander 1 was, is there going to be another part to this? Excuse me, sorry. Is there going to be another part to this? And, you know, is Commander 1 getting another part? Of course it's going to get another part. It's the final part of part Commander 1. Part 1 chapter, I should say chapter or part, whatever. Chapter part 1 and then chapter part 2, you're going to see something completely different that you've never seen before. That is going to be Caught Arms. But developing this one for Commander 4, I'm not decided if I want to go back to Caught Arms or I want to go into Minnesota's card, because, like I said, they have a lot of new assets in the Commander series, and we'll just go ahead and watch here.
This is legendary age. Humanity fights for dominion over the galaxy, in which landscape battles were fought.
Oh, I know what they did there to make it look like that. That's interesting. Is this one?
Приветствую всех, дамы и господа. Да. Ну, а тем, кто до что у нас там? Могу записать там, ну, записывать всякую аниме.
I don't think this mod's been worked on anymore. As far as I know, it's not. It's been here since December 2024, which was last year. No, it wasn't last year. It was December of last year. But and then there's people have asked the question, where's Commander 2? And as I was telling you before, Commander 2 is a 10 mission long game. And I had to tell the story between the commander of Commander 2, which didn't really fit. Like I was telling people, Commander 2 did not fit with the 140,000 series. I just made a Commander 1 series on the other side, and that was out, and I think that did good. But Commander 3 is Eldar. And Isaac Commander is there too. He's with the Eldar find Isaac Commander, and they're actually enemies. Eldar is enemies because Eldar decides to kill a Blood Raven captain. So that's always interesting, and we'll find more. We'll find more and figure out more about that um, as we go along. So when is Commander 3 coming out, and is it in the process of being worked on? And the question is yes. Commander 3 is also being worked on, and it is in the process of being completed. The story that is, and it's probably going to come out in 2027. Commander 3 will be, and I don't know if I'm going to put it on Call to Arms or I'm going to put it on Minnesota again, as I was saying before, Minnesota Squad 2. Um, Minnesota Squad 2, the editor. Because if I do editor, then everything I do will be for nothing. But I'm not going to do editor. I mean, I've thought about it. I really have. Not gonna lie. So I think it's gonna depend on what I've got planned. But either way, I'm still excited. Again, I just want to go ahead and say thank you to everybody that's subscribed to my stuff. Even one subscriber helped me out. I find Isaac Commander. There's a lot of stuff in this mod that I just want to go ahead and point out and say thank you to. Thank you so much for the one subscribers, the current favorites. Thank you for the people that's actually looked at this. I really appreciate it. People that has downloaded my mod. 3 current servers, 2 current servers, 116 unsubscribed, unacquired people. Thank you, appreciate it. People that have played Halo alone, 1 current subscriber, thank you, 47 people. I really appreciate it. People that have played Commander 1, I appreciate it. Thank you, thank you. But I think the biggest thing that I was telling you guys before is, what is it that begs the question that really makes it better, to make it feel like it was, like doing this. I think the biggest thing is that when you see this, and when you're playing this game, you're gonna feel very, very different. You're gonna feel like, oh, okay, this is what I need to do, or this is what I need to become. Sorry, I do apologize for that. I think, like I said, it's very, very different when we're getting down to the basics, to the big bottom line, because this game has a deadline and it has to come out around this time, or it has to come out around that time. It's different because there's so much that goes at stake, and when you've got so much that comes that's at stake, there's a lot of stuff that really begins to tell the story. And when you tell that story, people they want to know what's going on. They want to feel that rush. And when you're building that into a story with cutscenes and dialogue and hidden pieces, of the puzzle that definitely makes no sense or is not even there, I think it's where it really begins to open up. When things open up, there's stuff that doesn't make sense. So you have to follow along in Commander 3 and Commander 1 and Commander 4 because there are always bits and pieces that will make it better and stronger. So, always be on your guard on that. And this one particular, it's very deep. It's the biggest game. Well, it's not like it's the biggest interesting game because in Mission 20 you fight this big guy, right? And he's hard. I ain't gonna lie, he's hard to take down. He's got a sword and power fist. He's half human, half not. So it's definitely weird. Definitely weird because so many factors come into play with this. Alright, I'm gonna